Well, welcome back, Let's Go Racing fans. And Dick Jerardi, you were inducted into yet another Hall of Fame. This is the Big Five Hall of Fame down at the Wells Fargo Center last Saturday, and that had to be such an honor for you.
It really was, Danny. It was funny. I came up here in February of 1985 to cover the new Garden State Park. I wasn't here to cover college basketball, but I was here like a year, and I said, hey, you know what? If you ever need somebody, you can send me. I know something about it. First game they sent me to was Rutgers Temple. I got to meet John Chaney. Second game was the LaSalle Holy Cross game. Speedy Marsh and a freshman Lionel Simmons, who went on to be a National Player of the Year. Got to cover Jameer Nelson, a Player of the Year. Phil Martelli had a great run with him. And I was sitting courtside when Chris Jenkins made the legendary shot in Houston for Villanova when they won the Final Four National Championship in 2016. So it was a great run all the way through. And it was great Saturday night to get to see a lot of friends I hadn't seen. I've been out of the paper for 7 years now, and it was everybody that you wanted to see, including our man Bruce. Was he there, Danny?
He was. He was there catching up with some of your colleagues to see what you meant to Philadelphia basketball.
Well, Dick knows better than anybody that I rank things for a living, and he is absolutely the #1 overall seed among college basketball writers in my era of being around the Big Five and Philadelphia. Congratulations.
Dick on the college basketball side was a pleasure to work with. He was knowledgeable, he was collaborative, he cared about the athletes and the coaches and the institution, and he just was so dedicated to try to kind of get it right for everybody. He had no agenda outside of just trying to state the facts and give everybody their due. So it was a pleasure working with him.
First thing that comes to mind is an absolute legend. Anytime I had a question, I would call Dick. He's one of many mentors that I had, covering sports in this area. And he was a human, walking, talking, breathing encyclopedia. The beauty about Dick is he knew everyone. He knew everything about everyone. And he had a way of expressing that.
You and Dick Jerardi, that's sort of two peas in a pod all these years, and you're going into the Hall of Fame together. That's pretty exciting.
Look, it's an honor. It's humbling. Dick, to me, there's only one Dick Jerardi, and everybody that knows Dick Jerardi, that's just, we all know he's Dick. He does things his way. Nobody's going to tell him, he has opinions. He told me one time, I'll never forget, he says, write like you talk. And I looked at him, I'm like, Dick, what do you mean? And it took a while to sink in, but I understood what he was saying. And to know him for as long as I have, and to been a colleague and a friend and whatever, it's just been, to go in with him makes it even more special to me.
Just phenomenal guys and who cared deeply about Philadelphia and Philadelphia college basketball and wrote well. And back in the day when the newspaper industry was different, and it's just different now. But they became great friends. And Jerardi, a spectacular guy, tremendous to talk to. And both of those guys, you know what I would do with both of them is I'd say way more than I would to any other sports writer. They just got stuff out of me that I can't even believe I used to say. But that's the quality of both of those guys, because I felt so strongly about how much I trusted them, how honest and hardworking and diligent they were.
Well, it's pretty cool that not only has Dick been a part of some of the biggest moments in basketball in Philadelphia, but sports here in horse racing as well.
Yeah, it's been a great run, Danny. It's been hanging out with you now for the last 3 years doing this show.
Having a lot of fun, too.